Hello students, I am Shubhashish. Today, we are going to learn about algebraic expressions. You use math every day, like when you share things with friends. For example, if you have 3 candies and your friend has 2, you can write it as 3 plus 2. This is an expression just like in algebra. An algebraic expression is a combination of numbers, letters, and signs like plus or minus that shows a value. Imagine you have 2 apples and want to share them equally with 4 friends. You can write this as 2 divided by 4. Algebra helps us understand and solve problems like this. It uses letters to represent numbers, so we can solve many different types of problems. Today, we'll learn how to write these expressions and understand their parts. Let's get started. Learning outcomes. After the completion of this lesson, you will be able to understand what algebraic expressions are and how to write them with numbers and letters. Learn about terms, coefficients, and variables in algebraic expressions. Identify like and unlike terms based on their variables and powers. Classify algebraic expressions into monomials, binomials, and trinomials. Keywords from this lesson are algebraic expression, coefficient, variable, like terms, unlike terms, monomial, binomial, trinomial, polynomial, and factors. What is an algebraic expression? An algebraic expression is a combination of numbers, variables, and operators like plus, minus, multiplication, and division that show a value. Example: 3x plus 2y minus 5, 4a square minus 3b plus 7. What are the terms? In algebra, a term is a number, a variable, or a combination of both multiplied together. Terms are separated by plus or minus signs. Terms are added to form expressions. Examples: 3x plus 2y, 9p minus 5, 4a square, minus b, 7. What are the factors of a terms? The factors of a term are the numbers or variables that can be multiplied together to form that term. For example, consider an expression 5xy plus 10x square. Here, we are having two terms, 5xy and 10x square. The term 5xy is a product of 5, x and y. Hence, we can say that 5, x and y are the factors of the term 5xy. Similarly, for 10x square, the factors are 10, x and x. We can represent the terms and factors by a tree diagram. Expression is 5xy plus 10x square. Terms are 5xy and 10x square. Factors are, for 5xy we have 5x and y. Whereas for 10x square, we have the factors 10, x and x. What is a coefficient? A coefficient is the number that is multiplied by a variable in an algebraic expression. For example, in the term 5x, the coefficient is 5. It means 5 is multiplied by the variable x. Second one, in the term minus 3y, the coefficient is minus 3. Third, in the term 7ab, the coefficient is 7. The coefficient tells you how many times the variables multiply. If there is no number shown, the coefficient is understood to be 1. Now we will solve some examples. Write algebraic expressions in the following cases using variables, constants, and arithmetic operations. The statements are given. We have to write down the expressions for the statements. The first statement is subtraction of t from p. P minus t. The second statement is the number x multiplied by itself. X square. Third statement, numbers x and y both squared and added. The expression is x square plus y square. The fourth statement, sum of numbers x and y subtracted from their product. xy minus of x plus y. One third of the product of the numbers a and b. 1 by 3 ab. Product of numbers r and p added to 10. 10 plus Rp. Number 4 added to 3 times the product of numbers x and y. Expression is 4 plus 3xy. Identify the terms and their factors using tree diagram in the following expressions. First one, minus AB plus 2B square minus 3C square. Expression, minus AB plus 2B square minus 3C square. The terms are minus AB, 2B square and minus 3C square. The factors for minus AB is minus 1, A and B. Whereas for 2B square, the factors are 2, B and B. And lastly, for minus 3C square, we have the factors minus 3, C and C. Second one, x minus x square. Expression is x minus x square. Terms are x and minus x square. Factors for minus x square are minus 1, x and x. Third one, y plus 5x square y plus 7xy square. Expression is minus y plus 5x square y plus 7xy square. The terms are minus y, 5x square y and 7xy square. The factors for minus y is minus 1 and y. Whereas for 5x square y, we have the factors 5, x and x and y. And lastly, for 7xy square, we have the factors 7, x, y and y. Identify the numerical coefficients of terms other than constants in the following expressions. Expressions: 6 minus t. The terms for 6 minus t expression is minus t, and the coefficient is minus 1. Second one, 2 of L plus B. The terms are 2L, 2B. The coefficient is 2 and 2. Third one, 9mn. The terms are 9mn and the coefficient is 9. Next, AB square minus 6R square P square. The terms are AB square, 6R square P square. The coefficient is 1 and 6. Next one, T square plus 3y plus 5c square plus 8. The terms are T square, 3y, 5c square. The coefficient is 1, 3, 5. Last one is 1 plus r square plus 2r cube. The terms are r, r square, 2r cube. The coefficient is 1, 1, comma 2. Identify the terms which contain x and give the coefficients of x. We have the expressions. We have to give the terms with x and the coefficient of x. The first expression, 15t minus 8tx. Terms with x are minus 8tx. The coefficient of x is minus 8t. Second expression, x plus y plus 5. Terms with x is x. Coefficient of x is 2. Coefficient of x is equal to 1. Third one, 1 plus 2x plus y square plus 9p cube. The terms with x is 2x and the coefficient of x is 2. Next expression, 8 minus xy cube. The terms with x is minus xy cube. Coefficient of x is minus y cube. Next expression, y cube plus xp. Terms with x is xp. Coefficient of x is p. Next expression, minus x cube plus xy square plus 6x. Terms with x is xy square, 6x. Coefficient of x is y square, 6. Now we will learn like and unlike terms. Like terms are terms that have the same variable raised to the same power. The coefficients can be different, but the variable part must be the same. For example, 3x and 5x are like terms because both have the variable x. AB and 4AB are like terms because both have the variables a and b. Unlike terms are terms that have different variables or different powers of the same variable. For example, 3x and 4y are unlike terms because one has x and the other has y. Five x square and 3x are unlike terms because one has x square and the other has x. Note: following steps will help to decide whether given terms are like or unlike terms. Ignore the numerical coefficients. Concentrate on the algebraic part of the terms. Second one, check the variables in the terms. They must be the same. Next, check the powers of each variable in the terms. They must be the same. Now we will understand how to find like and unlike terms by solving following examples. State whether a given pair of terms is of like or unlike terms. The pair of terms are 100, 200. It is a like term. Second, minus 8xy, comma 2 by 3 yx. It is a like term. Minus 50d, comma 85c. It is an unlike term. (12xz, comma 12x square z square). It is an unlike term. (56yu square, comma 56y square u). It is an unlike term. Minus 5p square, comma 5p square. It is an like term. In algebra, expressions are classified based on the number of terms they have. There are 4 types of expressions. Types of algebraic expressions: monomial, binomial, trinomial, polynomial. First one, monomial. An expression with only one term. Example, 7x, comma 4, comma minus 3ab. Second one, binomial. An expression with two terms. Example, x plus 5, comma 3a minus 2b, comma 5x square plus 3. Trinomial. An expression with three terms. Example, x plus y plus 3, comma 2x square minus 3x plus 4, comma a plus b plus c. Fourth one, polynomial. An expression with one or more terms. Can have any number of terms. Example, 3x square plus 2x minus 1, comma 5a plus b, comma x plus 7. Classify into monomials, binomials and trinomials. The expressions are 100. Yes, it is a monomial. Second one, 3x square y. Yes, it is a monomial. 2x minus 1. Yes, it is a binomial. X plus y plus 3. Yes, it is a trinomial. 5x square plus 3yz. Yes, it is a binomial. 2x square minus 3x plus 4. Yes, it is a trinomial. 9yy. Yes, it is a monomial. 3x plus 2y minus 9p. Yes, it is a trinomial. 7xy plus 96. Yes, it is a binomial. 7x. Yes, it is a monomial. Points to remember. An algebraic expression is made of numbers, variables, and operators that show a value or relationship. Terms are parts of an expression, which can be numbers, variables, or both separated by plus or minus. The coefficient is the number multiplied with the variable in a term, showing how many times the variable appears. Like terms have the same variables and powers. While unlike terms have different variables or powers. Algebraic expressions can be monomials, one term, binomials, two terms, or trinomials, three terms, and can have more terms. Thanks for watching.